hashtags for the meeting. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, looks like another slightly lower right now open for the market. But remember, the markets are still a record territory. Joining us right now is market watcher Jeff Sica. All right, Jeff, what can stop this market rally?
Well, I think obviously with Google and Amazon, they're going to give the market the fuel to move up. There's a lot of optimism, a lot of cause for optimism. But the one thing we have to be completely aware of at this point is that we have a market that has continued to make historic highs, which means that there's going to be a greater expectation of perfection. So any little setback could bring this market down because investors at this point really need an excuse to take profits. So I don't think the threat is great, but the threat is always there.
Are you concerned about leadership? It feels like there are fewer and fewer names actually leading this market rally. I think 5 names responsible for 30% of the move. We talk about them almost every morning. Is that a concern that beneath the surface, it's not as rosy as the headlines?
Yeah, that's a major concern because you have investors piling into these stocks, these few stocks, and you have a lot of the other stocks being avoided. You also have a lot of optimism. I've always believed that if this market has been fueled not entirely but partially on low interest rates and Fed policy, and you have a lot of expectations that the Trump policies, the tax cuts and Obama reform, Obamacare reform are going to come to fruition. So at this point, you have a market that's priced to perfection. You have minimum leadership. You don't have as broad of a rally as we should have, and that causes me concern.
All right, we'll come back to you on that. By the way, now I just want to ask you one more thing because we talk about these big names, Amazon, Alphabet. It's fun to watch, right? We know the market capitalizations are different, but which one hits $1,000 a share first?
My bet is on Amazon. I've been a fan of Amazon for a lot of years. I think Amazon, from my perspective, Amazon is showing that they could open up multiple silos to make money. I think Jeff Bezos is about to become the richest man in the world today. And I think what it comes down to is that Amazon has a leg up on Google. Google's a great company, but Amazon's an even better company.
Amazon is an unmitigated juggernaut, and I love the fact that they take risk. Speaking of which, taking risk, Facebook chief Mark Zuckerberg, well, he floated the idea yesterday of a national income while he spoke with Harvard grads. Roll tape.
Now it's time.